Hello and welcome to video number 4. This is the last giveaway type, which is buyer integration. I love this type of buyer giveaway type simply because it's very easy to implement. There's not a whole lot that you need to do, and it's almost very similar to the freebie giveaway, but there's actually less stuff that you have to do. But yet it can be a giveaway on an ongoing process that can generate buyers on a recurring basis for years to come. So here's the general idea. Integration marketing. Let me explain to you what it is. It's really powerful, especially when your giveaway participants are a product owner. So the 5 list owners are a product owner, and you are basically part of their sales funnel. So somebody comes and purchases their product and they recommend you as an unexpected bonus, and you do the same for them and so forth. So imagine buyer A purchases a product from seller X. Seller X then talks about seller Y and suddenly says they have worked some deal out with seller Y, and they give them either a discount or a free bonus on their page, and they link to seller Y. At this point, buyer A is shocked and happy and thankful to both seller X and Y. So their respect for both seller X and Y have increased. They are very happy. They know about Y. They're about to sign up for Y's product, so their respect is higher and will likely buy from Y in the future because that connection has been made, that relationship has been made, and they are excited and they know who you are. And that's why this is so powerful and it works so well, even if it's done with a very small handful of list owners or product owners. So essentially, you're going to be getting buyers without you, the seller, actually selling. The key is to integrate your bonus giveaway within each person's download page or their autoresponder as an unexpected bonus to a paid product. So in other words, you're basically integrating yourself into the actual funnel. And by doing so, you can actually get a higher conversions in the long run. So what we're doing is we're setting yourself up for success. So the traffic conversion is actually higher because these are buyers, and they're definitely shocked because they're not expecting to receive these bonuses. And even though you aren't taking in payments, you're not necessarily making any money off of these buyers. Instead, the other seller is making money, but you're getting the opt-in in the person onto your list. And the fact that it's actually attached to a paid product, you're getting people that have actually whipped out their credit cards and paid for an actual product. And if you keep to the common theme that I talked about earlier in the other 2 videos, then your conversion should increase dramatically. So let's say, for example, that you have product owner A has a WordPress theme, product owner B has a WordPress training, and product owner C has some sort of WordPress plugin. So imagine that somebody buys a WordPress plugin, they find WordPress training that happens to help the buyer that is dealing with WordPress. So the fact that there's a common theme, it's a no-brainer, and it's a fact that people are going to want to improve their WordPress blogs, and therefore you pretty much have a buyer on your list that is going to convert very, very well in the long run. So how do we start planning and gathering everything so that we can get it to work? Well, step number 1, of course, you're going to need to find a list of product owners, list owners in your niche, and I talked about that in video number 6 and 7. And similarly to the video before this with the buyers, if you make sure that the products that the product owners in that specific niche and the participants that will be providing these products are high quality, and if discounted would create some sort of craze. Step number 2, you want to find a common theme, like I said earlier, and the more niche specific the better. And step number 3, you want to get a list of paid products that will be included. And of course, step number 4, gather all the information, the products, so that you can gather them and put them onto the opt-in page. And step number 5, you're going to create a main buyer opt-in page and individual thank you pages like you did with the freebie giveaway page. So let me go ahead and show you the process mind map in a little more detail. This is a whiteboard drawing. And as you can see here, list owner number 1, who let's say has the WordPress theme, integrates in all of these participants' download pages. So I've just used list owner number 1 as an example, but the same goes for number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So even if you were to do it for just 3 people, it would be extremely powerful in itself. So the question is, how do you do it? Well, fortunately, you don't have to worry about setting up payments or anything with jvzoo.com or anything like that. All you have to do is set up the opt-in that points to the individual download or thank you pages like you did with the freebie list, and give them to each and every list owner to put onto their download page or autoresponder. So you're going to have a list of opt-in codes. Let's say you have 5 participants. So that means that it's going to be a little more customized, because list owner number 1, you're going to give them all the opt-in codes 2, 3, 4, and 5. But for product owner number 2, you're going to have 1, 3, 4, and 5, and so forth. So it will take a little more time on your part, but I guarantee you that in the long run, you're going to be happy. Once it's said and done, it will be said and done, and you will get buyers on an ongoing basis, and it will build your list for years to come. And of course, like I said earlier, you can put them into the list owner or the product owner's autoresponder if you want to do that. Let's say everybody's going to put it into their autoresponder. They can do that, but if they do that and if you go that route, then be prepared to write some sort of solo email for each of the unexpected bonuses. So if you put it on the download page, all you have to do is actually just create the page itself. But if you create an autoresponder, then you'll have to actually set up the autoresponder, the solo email ads and everything like that for the list owner, so that they don't have to do that. So it takes a little more work, but that's another avenue that you can take. But this avenue is actually the easiest that you can take. So with that said, let's move on to the next video, which I'm going to show you if you don't have a list, or you don't have a list of a certain size, then some list owners may feel that they don't necessarily want to do a giveaway event with you. But I'm going to show you a way around that issue in the next video.